Hello everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Trials and Tribulations, Recipe for Turnabout Part 18. We're getting down to the final stretch of this case here. And let's take on this motherfucker. Furio fucking Tigre. Anyway, January 8th, 1:21 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. We almost got this case won now, Nick.
I wish I could agree. Huh? When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth.
You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know, but if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Hey, Bill! Detective Gumshoe!
What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
Hey, that's the buck on the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot.
It's not Top Knot.
Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright?
I can't sit still when I don't have a job to do. I kinda get wound up.
No kidding.
You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything.
Well,
hey, I'm gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I can get some prints analyzed for you. You got an hour.
An hour? The trial would have reconvened by then.
But, Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you can get some fingerprint analysis done in an hour?
You bet!
In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? Well, basically, do you mind checking the medication for this? If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this?
Oh, hey! That's a small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right?
Yeah, I think it's time we solve the last mystery for the prints on it belong to.
Sure thing, Belle. Actually, it's been gnawing at me, too.
Small bottle given to Detective Gumshoe.
Okay, I'll get this off the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back.
This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess.
It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys.
January 8th, 1:56 p.m., District Court, Court Number 4.
Oh, now reconvene. Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre?
I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job, no problem. Tamed him? The guy's name may have been Furio Tigre, but come on. He's pretty lively. Be careful, he still bites.
Very well. Please show Mr. Tigre to the stand.
This motherfucker.
Witness, please state your name without...
Don't hide under the table, Maya, unless there's room for me down there, too.
What you say to me? Nothing, I didn't say nothing, honest. Who could have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accident in the judge? I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell got me into this hole? Was it you, Spiky?
No, of course not. It was the judge.
Why are you hiding, Your Honor?
Oh, that's why, okay.
Your Honor? Oh dear, I see I dropped my pen. Oh, what on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on the proceedings as normal.
That's it. You're doomed.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here?
There's no need to shout. We can all hear you.
What you say?
There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in.
Too cool. Don't let him get the better of you, Nick!
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, mask boy.
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird?
Maggie who? I got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas. Of course. Perhaps you could give us your testimony again? Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder. Phoenix Wright.
Huh?
You was the one who set this up, didn't you? You was gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying?
Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today. Yeah, you probably should have. Because you metaphorically might shit your pants. Hey, go! Oh, God.
Get a grip, Nick!
Witness testimony. The tiger's alibi.
I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in my office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every single day. You just want to check my alibi, just ask Violetta. At last, I found my pen. Very well then, Miss Wright. Your cross-examination. Well, what is that, please, witness? You can refrain from showing out like that. I know the kind of games that guy in the blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins.
Lowlife? Me?
Listen up, Smarty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $500,000, and you're gonna borrow the cash from me. I'm gonna bill you $50,000, and you're gonna borrow the cash from me.
That's one loan contract I refuse to sign.
And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger.
Ha! I love a good spectator sport.
Just a minute, that's really not.
This witness is, how can I put it, a hungry tiger roaming in the urban jungle. Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too.
Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
Oh shit.
You better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus. The court will impose a penalty for any irreverent pressing of witness testimony. Are you fucking kidding me?
This is like Turnabout fucking Big Top all over again. In terms of fucking bullshit. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, just want to let you guys know ahead of time. You guys know I press every single statement. So I'm gonna have to basically, in a kind of a way, kind of save state, when I press every single thing. So you see me do this, and press the probably when I do a penalty type of thing, you'll know why. Anyway.
Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can do it, Nick! Come out from under there already, would you, Maya?
Cross-examination, the tiger's alibi. Oh, God. Okay.
Alright. I don't know nothing about no murder.
I don't buy that you haven't even heard of the incident in the Court of Tribune.
You was got a big mouth, right? You was trying to say I was in some mob hit? Is that what you trying to say? Where's the proof then?
Evidence? Yes. Well,
for an attorney to make an accusation in court, he must have evidence. That's a loan shark to lawyer, a beginner's guide, yeah? Oh, so you're the studious type, Mr. Tigre. Very good.
huh. Why don't you ask him to represent you sometime, Wright? What should I do? Oh, this is... okay. Okay. What happens if I press harder on this? Mr. Tigre,
What you's what?
if you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
Objection!
This is a dead end, Wright, and you know it. Remember the rules!
Rushing the witness without evidence to back up your attack is prohibited. As I said earlier, the court will impose a penalty for such behavior.
God damn it. Yeah, that's what happens.
Ouch, the pain. Now then, Mr. Tigre, would you mind repeating your testimony from the beginning, please? My time ain't free, you hear? You's better remember that. If I miss that boss, someone's gonna pay.
Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know.
You seen these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is.
Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cadaverini?
She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was. That seems like a rather, sketchy schedule.
There he goes again. What the Tiger did all December isn't the issue. What's important is what he was doing on the day of the murder. So, now what? Let's see what happens if I press harder on this. Mr. Tigre,
What you want?
if you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
Objection!
This is a dead end, Wright, and you know it. Remember the rules. No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too?
Maybe you ain't listen. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before.
You fucking liar.
I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please.
Mr. Tigre, the court asked you to add that last statement to your testimony.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself. The day you was talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before.
You didn't know Mr. Glenelg? Really?
I don't mess with the guppies when there are bigger fish to fry. What do you say, boss? Oh, me? How's about I hit you with a fat $200,000? Well, I was thinking about purchasing a nice car from Europe.
You seriously considering this? Wow, the Tiger's a really good salesman, huh? Yeah, if I want to sell this case, I need to copy him. How about you hit him with a fat piece of evidence, boss? I wish it was that easy. Okay, thank God I didn't get penalized by that. Okay, anyway. Oh, man. So I take it you get a lot of customers at your black market loan office?
It's tough for the little guys these days. Small businesses are feeling the pinch. Bosses of companies like that want to get in going with me. I'm their best friend. I see. That's very admirable of you, witness. Yeah, well, Tenderlander's motto is win through compromise, you know?
Compromise, eh? Okay.
Win through compromise? What is that supposed to mean? Compromise the customer to win. That's what it means. You's got it.
With best friends like you, who needs enemies?
Here, let me spell out for yous all.
You don't pay me back within 3...
You don't pay me back within 3 days, Spikey. I take what's due and your stupid hair. You follow what I'm saying?
But I'm not one of your customers. Can I ask more about Tenderlander or not? Mr. Tigre?
What yous want?
If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail?
Objection.
This is a dead-end trite, and you know it. Remember the rules!
Pressing the witness without evidence to back up your attack is prohibited. As I said earlier, the court will impose a penalty for such behavior.
Oh, shit. Luckily, it's just one little thing, so I'm not gonna be too worried.
Ouch, the pain. Now then, Mr. Tigre, would you mind repeating your testimony for the beginning, please? My time ain't free, you hear? Yous better remember that. If I miss that bus, someone's gonna pay.
By Violetta, you're talking about the Cadaverini families?
Yeah, you don't want to cross them, or you's gonna wind up sleeping with the fishes. Once the Godfather finds out you's been dragging Violetta through the mud, he'll do you in.
Sorry, I couldn't quite put it all together towards the end there. He said that just like Viola, didn't he? I get the feeling this might not be the right time to probe about her. Mr. Tigre,
What yous want?
if you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
Objection.
This is a dead-end trite, and you know it. Remember the rules.
Pressing the witness without evidence to back up your claim is prohibited. To back up your attack, pressing the witness without evidence to back up your attack is prohibited. As I said earlier, the court will impose a penalty for such behavior. Ouch, the pain. Now then, Mr. Tigre, would you mind repeating your testimony from the beginning, please? My time ain't free, you hear? You's better remember that. If I miss that bus, someone's gonna pay.
I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to save state. Like I said, I was having a save state. Anyway, let's do that. I never saw that kid before. Yeah, sure you haven't. Mr. Tigre, you claim you didn't know Mr. Glen Elg, but it appears that Mr. Elg knew you.
What?
Mr. Elg left this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger, and the date? December 3rd.
December 3rd? That's the day of the murder.
So, Mr. Tigre, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glen Elg, because on the very day of the incident, you met with him.
Not bad. You's actually not bad.
Sorry?
I was just messing with yours to see how good you were.
Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad. That's one compliment I could do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated. You just called me a liar? Is that what you're doing?
That's because you are one, you motherfucker. Oh my god, kind of Scooby-Doo reference there. So you're saying that your claim to have never seen that kid before is the truth?
I said I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth.
Ha, Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. Tigre.
Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court with this?
He never actually met the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy. Witness testimony, the victim, Glen Elg.
I ain't no liar. I never met Glen Elg.
When you save here,
There was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy in my office, tender lender. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. I ain't never even been to that Trebion joint you was here.
sure.
I see. That all seems perfectly logical. No,
No, it isn't, Your Honor.
you had arranged to meet with your victim, but he didn't show up.
I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead.
Very well. You may begin cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my boss now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right?
Oh, God. Cross-examination, the victim, Glen Elg. Oh, God. Okay, let me save now. And yet, your name was written on the victim's calendar.
Get that horse calendar out of my face. I'm the tiger, not a lame horse, you porcupine. Tigers like me eat horses like that for breakfast. No. Witnesses aren't permitted to eat evidence. Not that they ever would. Well, there was a case once where a young man ate.
Anyway, if you had never met the victim before, how do you explain this note he left? It was some lame guy with that name though, wanted to borrow cash from me. Thank God I did not get penalized. Thank fuck. Oh, God. That's very strange. According to the manager of the firm where the victim worked, December 3rd was the date he had to repay his loan. He wasn't due to discuss borrowing money, but repaying what he owed.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you was right. Whatever it was going down at the beginning of December.
So you did meet Mr. Elg then?
Hey, Wright, you might want to cool your jets for a sec.
Okay, I did not get penalized this time. Oh, thank fuck. So your meeting wasn't supposed to be at Trebion then?
Why would I want to go to a dump like that? If I want to talk with my clients, I got an office decked out for the job. I got the best punching bag you was ever saw in there.
Not exactly a professional office you got there, you know. So you were in your office on the day in question? Okay, thank fuck. I waited around for him, but he ain't ever showed. Okay, so let's see here. He didn't show up? Huh. What do you think, Trite? Let's see. How does a dead man get from a French restaurant to a loan shark's office? And you yourself didn't go to Trebion?
What are you trying to pin on me here? Why don't you just come down to my office? We can chat about this thing my way. Yeah, I got the best punching bag you was ever saw in there.
No need. I'm good, thanks.
Listen up. I ain't got nothing more to say except this.
Uh-huh, sure. Never? Not even once?
Not even once. I was in my office the day that went down.
You fucking liar.
I didn't put no poison in no kid's coffee, capiche?
Do you think you really didn't meet Glen Elg?
Not likely. Because I'm convinced this guy's behind the whole thing.
So you mean that whole testimony he gave was a lie?
Of course. So we can't afford to give him time to think of ways to plug the leaks in it. I got to nail him while I still can. I never been to that Tribune joint, ya hear me? Well, you fucking liar, because these matches are right in your fucking office! Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches?
Matches? What you was talking about?
We found them in your office at Tenderlander. They're from that restaurant.
What?
If you've really never been to Tribune before, what was a book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk?
You've been snooping around my stuff too, wise guy! What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no bra controlling me! Order! Well, witness! I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you? Sorry, I'm terribly sorry, forgive me! I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But, okay, I was at the joint that day. What? But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid.
Well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glen Elk that day. And he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. Witness testimony at Tribune.
I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cops' sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold it! If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions.
Huh. No problem. Anytime Tri presses you on something irrelevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. Fuck you! Jesus fucking Christ. This is literally fucking Turnabout big top bullshit right here. With that fucking bullcrap.
But Mr. Godot, that's my job!
Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it!
Yes, sir! The special express ain't cheap, right? Just so yous know since you's paying.
Oh man, doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? Oh, this is gonna be a section where I have to fucking save state! Okay. So the meeting wasn't due to take place at Tenderlander at all then?
The kid was making a fuss about coming into the office. It's always that way when I want to talk about repayments. Even though I got the best punching bag you ever seen, and there are any issues.
Maybe it's because of the punching bag that people are scared to come.
So that's why you decided to meet at Tribune?
Objection!
Ha! You're going over old ground again, Wright.
Sorry. You just earned yourself a penalty. Now suck it down.
You will suck down a penalty, Mr. Wright, and you will like it!
Jesus. Ugh. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Alright. So, next time we're gonna continue cross-examining and pressing Tigre as well. And save stating because of this penalty bullshit of pressing irrelevant stuff. Anyway, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Hey everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me even more, feel free to support my Patreon. The links are right here.